Aaron Donald, not going to play. Jalen Ramsey, going to have diarrhea. Broncos going off on Christmas. Russell Wilson, MVP winner, going to change everything.
Oh, no, he probably will win MVP. Him or Baker, just because of the trolling.
Kids don't know how to troll.
Buddy, we gave it to Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, well, that wasn't a troll job. That was just dumb, earnest kids.
Okay. All right. You say tomato. I say Russell Wilson.
Sean McVay is going to resurrect Baker Mayfield like Brendan Fraser did to mummies.
Oh.
Great
franchise.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
I never get a good mummy joke for Brendan Fraser, so that's good. That's good. Yeah. So the big news, obviously, today is that yesterday, Baker Mayfield claimed off waivers. There was all the jokes that he was going to go to the 49ers. And I even said in the every NFL fans reaction that the Rams were just going to claim him and hope that he could play defense too, Thomas of Nostra. But that happens, and we're going to kind of break down the craziness that's going to be associated with it. You know, does this make the Rams significantly better? Because, of course, Oswaldo, happy birthday. Like, does that make them a better football team, considering Matthew Stafford, he's going to be out for the year, right? They're still missing Cooper Kupp, right? And you're having guys like drop. Their defense is apparently not good anymore. It's just, yeah.
It's interesting. I like this move.
Okay.
One, we know Sean McVay really likes Baker Mayfield. He was interested in him when they were pondering the idea of moving on from Jared Goff, but, you know, Baker Mayfield was not available at that time. And I think it's important to have a coach who wants you to be his quarterback and also is a good offensive coach. So if anything, if Baker Mayfield can string together some good games and show like, hey, I can play good football with a respectable offensive play caller helping me. Maybe he actually gets another chance somewhere because
will his offensive line keep him alive?
Offensive line going to be tough.
It didn't keep Matthew Stafford alive.
Hey, but like two things. One, like if he can play well, he has the option. Obviously, maybe a team says, oh, he's got some football left in him, because like 2 weeks ago, I said his career's dead. No chance to start. He's going to be a backup somewhere. But even if just the Rams like him and they bring him back to be a backup next year with Stafford, I think that's beneficial. And right now you got to question, one, Stafford's health and durability. Two, if he's even going to come back and play next year. So
you have no idea.
I think you have nothing to lose if you're Baker Mayfield. You have nothing to lose if you're the Rams by bringing him in. So it's a situation where I don't expect, Baker Mayfield's not going to become, a top 10 QB again. Nothing crazy, but like this is the best situation that could have happened for Baker outside of going to San Francisco and them going, okay, you're going to start until Jimmy G comes. And he plays really well with a great offensive line, a lot of weapons, and and the number one defense.
I hear you. I think my concerns are the offensive line, because I think it's going to be tough for any QB to play behind that. There's potential he starts on Thursday. They were saying that they sent him over the playbook, like for the plane.
That's a little crazy.
That's a little, but like, I think that's how desperate they are. Like Wolford's not good, so they're just like, we need somebody back there. So the offensive line, the lack of weapons right now, I think is a concern. So like, I don't think it's like the best. I don't think it's the best situation for him to succeed, but it's better than riding the bench in Carolina. So
that's funny.
Yeah. OBJ's not. Well,
OBJ not going.
Oh my God, that's news too. But I think the happiest person by far has to be Christian McCaffrey. The fact that he left Carolina and he's like, goodbye, Baker. I never have to see you again. And there was the potential that Baker Mayfield was going to follow him across the country like a snail.
I don't think McCaffrey's that bitter, guys. I don't. I think he's got a nice big heart. Loving, accepting heart. Here's the real storyline, okay? Because the Rams got nothing to play for, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. They won a Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions have their draft pick. which is now what, 4th pick?
It's like 3 or 4, yeah.
So, in a fun turn of events, instead of the Rams being the F them picks team, they are still the F them picks team, but they're trying to F the pick for the Lions. That's what they got to play for. Like, same thing the Broncos got to play for. But
listen, I'm a Rams fan now. Like, let's go Rams.
I'm not.
Let's go.
Oh man, I'm a little torn. I want the Lions to have the number 2 pick by the end.
I heard you made some curses yesterday, Perna. We'll get into your power rankings, but I heard there was some
curse.
There's some
broke a curse.